Okay, we're gonna have to go with this because I can't figure it out. I'm going to give a few minutes for some people to come in. Oh, hi, Nathan. Good morning. Or, yeah, you're probably still in morning because East Coast hasn't hit afternoon yet. We got 19 minutes. Let's see. I'm still working on figuring this thing out. I think I'm gonna get a subscription to the EVMux so it'll be easier. Oh, that's right. You're the same as me. I forgot. So good morning. I'm still working on figuring out the YouTube. So I hope you had a good week. I think I last saw you out at my last live. Yes, the last live I did when I did that thrift haul. That was a really long one. I've never done one that long before. So, oh, thank you for the hearts. I'm not sure what, oops. I did something, so. Okay, click something. All right, so I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes, maybe till like quarter of, if that's okay. Yeah, I couldn't get it right, and so hopefully people are able to find this new one since I wasn't able to like link it or anything. But I've got Mark over here. He likes to be by me while I'm doing the YouTubes. Keeps me company. So, but I hope you had a good week. Did you do anything exciting or did you just work? I just worked mainly. Just hung around the house, yeah. I worked and I wrapped stuff to ship because on Monday I was on Trisha's channel, Sandy and Auto, and I did a sale with her. So that was pretty good. So I was wrapping everything. I have one box and someone ordered 3, like one was like this Fenton piece, one was a lidded candy jar, and the other was a plate. So it's 3 breakables. And I just kept putting so much bubble wrap. And I'm very nervous to ship it. I'm going to be honest. I don't care how much bubble wrap is on it. I always try to think, how would Trisha wrap this? Because she wraps, I ordered those little Disney Tsum Tsums, those little tiny stuffed animals. And she wraps those in bubble wrap. So she's like extra cautious about everything. So I'm like, okay, how would Trisha wrap this whenever I'm wrapping something breakable? But oh, yesterday they said it was only going to be 34 today. Maybe it's a little warmer in the south of Massachusetts. That stinks so. I know. We had such nice weather last week. Actually, we had in like the 40s and the lower 40s, but it was still nice for February. If the 6 extra weeks of winter was 40s, I wouldn't mind that. But hi, Tammy. How are you? Thank you for coming. So, thank you for the celebrations. I know you have the hearts, you have like the 100, which I think means 100%. And then you have the celebrations. I'm not sure what else. Oh, you have the laughy face. And then the face is like, my goodness. That's the other one. So, what's your temperature where you are, Tammy? Yep, 100%. 100% real. I mess up and I start again. It's 100% real. So, all right. Well, it's 11:46. I'm gonna get started now. I didn't bring a ton. I think I only brought like 14 or 15 items, just because it's just me. So, I'll do a quick, and then if people watch it on the replay, they can email me from there. I'm going to put my email in the chat. So that's me. And if you do purchase anything, if you could just email me your YouTube screen name and your real name, in case your real name is Nathan Baker. I don't judge, right? Your mailing address and your PayPal email. And so I do work full time during the week. So what I typically do is anything that's purchased is I kind of package it up and bubble wrap it and all that stuff during the week. And then on the weekends, I do invoice. I don't think I have any shows coming up. I'm just going to check like this week, because sometimes I'll wait. No, so my next show is going to be on the 14th. I'm with Johnny from New England Cajun Roots that's a Friday, so it's 5 p.m. for his 5 o'clock traffic jam. And then my next scheduled one is actually the 31st of March. I'll be back with Angie from Angie's Audie for her Monday market. And that's all I have right now for March. So I know I actually went last weekend, and I met Tooch in person because I had gotten a shipping, like the printer to print the shipping labels, so it'll be nice and easy for me. And I also had purchased some glassings, and I was nervous about them being shipped together. And so since we were kind of close, I asked if he wouldn't mind meeting, and he didn't. So we met in person, and he invited me to be on his show. So I've got an email to him, so I might be on his show maybe this month or maybe next month. But I usually do post where I'm going to be, or at least I try to, under the in the community tab. I know recently it was changed to just say post, which kind of stinks. I liked it better as community, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so I'm going to get started, and I will show my first item. Let's see. What do I have here? Oh, so I have this really cute plate, and I do apologize to the camera. I just couldn't work the other one correctly, so this one is a little fuzzy, but I will do my absolute best to describe everything, and if there's any flaws or anything, I will note it, of course. I mean, as I do when I'm using the good camera anyways. But so this is number 27. Most of my items have numbers, but not all of them do. So this is number 27, and this is the Little Folks Collector's Plates by Brownie. It's made in Staffordshire, England, for West Craft greeting cards, and actually from Dead of Mass. So that's pretty neat. But it just says, miracles happen to those who believe in them. And it's this cute little angel boy. He's praying. And there were a couple spots on the plate, like you can see right here, where the little bit of the brown kind of chipped out a pinch. There were a couple little spots like that, but other than that, there were no chips or cracks. I don't even see any crazing. It's 9 inches, and it's actually from 1975, and the starting bid on this is just $8. Hello, Uniques by the Creek. Thank you for coming. So I'll just show that one. And then there's the back. It gives all the information. So, all right, so we'll go to the next item, and that is, okay. So this is actually something that I purchased for myself, and when you see what it is, you'll know why. It was in my little preview short. I don't know if anybody saw that. So this is a Schnauzer purse from Mark Tetro. It's super cute, and I do love it. It's just not long enough for a crossbody for me. And when they have those straps, I like these ones to be crossbodies. So I can get it as a crossbody. I just like it hanging lower on me. So, but it's really sweet. I think I basically just put it on and was like, no. But it came as like a set. I think it came with it was either a little wallet or like one of those tags you put on your luggage, and I kept that piece. So, because they still have the little, your silica gel there. Don't need that. It's really cute. It's like a, accordion bag, and you do have a little slide here. And then you have, your 3 divided. And then here you have the slot for your, your license and your credit cards. And the snap works really good. And then you also have a little zipper back here. So, but this one is, so it's 6.5 by 4.5. And this is actually, I got this back in 2022. So Mark Tetro is this designer, and he does a lot of bags. He does dogs in this style. Like he has a West Highland Terrier, but it's on red. He does a Yorkie, and it's on pink. He does quite a few. I think another one he does is the Boston Terrier, and I think he does a boxer. But he's a really cool artist. I actually have a ton of his other bags because I just like the design. But let me get you a measurement on the strap here. So from the top down to, so this is about, it's about 22 inches hanging. Hi, Nana. And these actually go for pretty crazy money, just because they're really hard to come by. But I'm just gonna have this as a starting bid of 12 if anyone's interested. Yeah, so I'll show you the inside again. Thank you for coming. And then with your little slot here, and your credit card slots there. And there's no scuffs or anything. Like I said, I put it on and said it didn't hang low enough for me. And that was kind of it. I set it aside because I wanted to keep the other piece. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it. So now here it is. But, and then there's the back there with the little. So, okay. So we'll put this one to the side. All right. And let's see. So my next piece is, okay, so this is, I believe this is, looking at the bottom, I do believe this is cast iron. It's really, really heavy for the size of it. But it has this kind of enamel top. I don't know if they poured on like an enamel or some kind of glaze or something. So it has the 12 holes. There's absolutely no matches to this online. And it's 3 1/4 across. And then that's the back. It does have 3 feet. So I don't know if you have like a wider dish, you could put this in and use it as a flower frog. Sorry, this is going to be a starting bid of 10. You can use it as a flower frog. You could use it just to display marbles or anything like that. And yeah, so I just thought it was really neat. You can tell, so you can see over here there's like no glaze, but then over here there is. So it's almost like it was dipped and then they lifted it and it all poured like that. But yeah, it was pretty neat. I've never seen a cast iron flower frog, so that's what I'm fairly certain it is. But you could use this in, they make those shallow and wide vases. They kind of look like serving bowls, but they're really more like vases to use with shorter flowers. So this you could, do for that. Arrange the flowers and then maybe have some floating candles around it. But so that's that one. So again, that's just 10. And all right, so now we'll go to the next item. So next is this is handcrafted pottery. This is going to be just a starting bid of 5. And I love it. Anytime I see like pottery pieces that someone made, I like to grab them because generally they're all going to be unique. You're not going to find, that's what I like, is stuff that you're not going to find in someone else's house. So this is 4.5 across, and it's 3.5. Oh, sorry, it's 4 inches across and 3.5 this way. And I thought this you could use, if you were having tea, to put your tea bag on. You could, if you have a small kitchen, you could have this next to your sink to put like your rings and bracelets on when you go to wash your hands. Or you could even use it for like your soap or your scrubby. This could go on a men's dresser for their watch or something at the end of the night, because it is, looking at the colors, you have some greens and browns, and there is a little bit of a purple hue, but it's not a standout bright and bold purple, which is what I liked about it. Or you could even just put a candle on it, or even if you had, say, a little a figurine, you could put up there and just add a little something extra to the figurine. So so again, this is just the handcrafted pottery trinket dish for starting bid of 5. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Next I have, this is the, okay, so this is a starting bid of 14. Do I have it upside down? No, I don't. Okay, starting bid of 14. This is the Triumph Limoges platter with 22 karat gold. So Triumph Limoges it's porcelain dinnerware with the 22 karat gold accent, and this is from the 20th century. This is made in the USA, and so including the handles, it is 12 inches across, and then it's 9.5 this way. The pattern is called Rosalie. You can see that. It's a little hard to kind of show, with the reflection, but it's really pretty. There's very few places in the gold. This is a reminder. So there's some, I don't know if you can even see it here. There's some tiny little scuffs, but they're like little tiny specks. It's not like big scratches out of it. And then there's the back. The only other thing was there was a little bit of the backing came out, but that's on the back. And I actually think I did that because I do not, if I had seen this in the store, I probably would not have picked it up. But it's still really pretty. And this one was kind of going for crazy, I think, because they were saying it is so collectible. But because of that little scuff there, I'm just starting it at 14. So, all right, so we're going to pass on that one. All right, my next item All right, this is kind of a different one. This is a new in package. This is just a starting bid of 10. And this is a buy it now of 10, not a starting bid. I wrote that down wrong. This is a buy it now of 10. And this is oh no. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Never mind this one. Oh no, there it is. Okay, sorry. I thought it was missing a piece. So this is actually really cute. It's an Iron Man. It's a wireless mouse. So you can use this to scroll. And you click. And he does light up. I suppose I should have grabbed some batteries to test it, so that's kind of on me. But yeah, so just a cute little wireless mouse. But yep. So let me slide that back. And then this is the piece that you would, plug into your laptop or computer. And it's the same where the batteries go. Let's pop that back in. Okay. And so my next item is a starting bid of 14. This is a new old stock. It's new in package. These I actually purchased for myself back in the late 90s. And this is from Party Light. And this is the Gemini. The Gemini set. They're super pretty. I just don't burn candles like this. I usually get them in the jar. So you still have your papers. It's a Party Light exclusive, obviously. I wonder actually if this says what year. And that's here's just telling you, how the, never leave a candle unattended, So they're still in the wrapper here. Let me pull them out. Okay, so they stay together. They don't actually come apart. And they still have their cardboard on them because, again, I never used them, but that's the dish here. And this is feeling that this is, you can tell it's a frosted glass. This is that satin feeling glass. So, and then there's the back there. So, very smooth. I have this set of it was a pitcher with some cups, and it was satin glass, and I was showing it on Trisha Show and Money, and I kept turning, and I was like, this feels so nice. I can't stop turning it. So, and then here's the other one. No chips, no cracks, no nothing, because they've never been used. Oops. So yeah, so you could use these with votives, or you could probably put a tea light in there. But yeah, so that's just kind of how let me take these out real quick. Again, just so I can show you the holders. Let's see how they're linked together, like the Gemini symbol. So it's pretty neat. Let's see. I did not measure these, so let me give you a quick measurement. So the one bottom ring is almost 3 inches, but since they're linked together, the whole length of this is about 7 inches, going from the the widest from here to here. And then the widest over this way is about 3 inches. So that's that piece. Again, that was a starting bid of 14. Just going to put them away very carefully. They're really nice because you can use them, and because they're not decorated with hearts or flowers or anything like that, you can use them any time of the year, put them in any room, and they really go everywhere. They're super versatile. So just tuck those away. Okay, put that there. And then, okay, so the next is going to be a choice, and it's starting bid of 8. So your first choice, okay, your first choice is this super adorable, this is a Napkoware turtle. So likely he was made in 50s or 60s. Look how cute. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. So cute. Rested on his little belly. And he does still have his sticker there. So when I was researching this, it was pretty interesting because I was realizing that the lack of, what they said was, Napkoware, they didn't really have a copyright on a lot of their pieces from this era. So other companies were producing them, and they said Lefton was actually one of the companies that produced it. So yes, he's so cute. Got his sweet little big eyes just staring at you, laying down, rubbing his belly. Maybe he just ate. He says, I'm full. So that's your first choice. Oh, this is 2¼ inches tall. I didn't do the width here. Give me 1 minute. About 1.5 at its widest. So the other choice is these vintage Kinder Surprise little turtles. They're a hard. So this is ceramic. The Napkoware is ceramic, but these are a hard plastic. They were made in Hong Kong. But I guess these were a Kinder Surprise toy. They actually look like. So I don't know if I have regular pencils. I just have mechanic, but they have these holes, so they kind of look like they might be pencil toppers. And that's what I was thinking. And then learning that they were a Kinder Surprise prize makes me think maybe that's what they were meant to be. So I'll show this first turtle here. Oops. He's like, how you doing? I'm just gonna relax here. Had a long day racing that rabbit. He's super cute. Oh, you can see his little tail. And then here's the other guy. Look at his little face. So derpy. So he also has the hole there. So again, it's a choice between the Napkoware or the two Kinder Surprise turtles. And that was just for 8. So I'll put these back over here. All right, so my next one is a starting bid of 6. And this is super cute. This is Eastgate Hornsea pottery. And it's actually from England. And it's this really darling little horse and log planter. Some are listing it as a trough, but if you look at the pattern, it's definitely meant to be a log. It's really cute. This is really tiny. Like this is my finger. So this is kind of the small opening. But there is, so you can see the crazing on it. Come in close. You can kind of see the crazing on it. But it's still a really sweet little planter. There's no chips or cracks or flea bites, if I can speak. This was a starting bid of 6. I apologize if I forgot to say that. But, and this was from the 1960s is what I found. I thought this would be really sweet. It's not, well, it's not the widest opening. You could use it maybe to display a memo for your kid, or could sit on, your dresser, and they could maybe display a card in there if you didn't want to use it as a planter. It has been used as a planter. I can see some little dirts left in there, but is very, very well taken care of. Oh, and this is, sorry, let me get a measurement for you. The widest is about 5.5 inches, and the depth of it is about 2 3/4. This way. So very sweet. Yes, it is adorable. Thank you. Okay, so we'll pass on that, and then I have. So my next item is just a starting bid of 7. And it's this really cute, everything's really cute to me. It's just a cute, simple, fresh egg sign. This was made from reclaimed wood. And this was done by like a local artisan. They use reclaimed wood, and they make signs and everything. And this is one that I actually had from when I had chickens, but I no longer have the chickens, so I'm kind of, well, I do enjoy chicken items. I'm kind of phasing out some of them. So this was, painted on. It is meant to have that distressed look to it. Yes. I know, it makes me miss my flock. I used to have a flock of 45. I had one rooster and all the rest were hens. And I really miss them. But it was a lot. So, it does have a hanger on the back. I actually have this displayed in my hutch. I have a China hutch, and so I had this displayed in there with some other chicken things around it. So I never hung it up. It was never, other than before it was reclaimed, it had never been, since I've had it, it's never been outside. So, but, and then, so it looks like this is from 2018, because right there, it's going to be hard to see, but it looks like the artist signed it. That's a really sweet little artist signature. So, yeah, when I had my chickens, so with 45, I got a little under 2 dozen a day. And so I did sell them. I sold mine for $5 a dozen, and mine were all organic. They got organic grains, and any food scraps that they got was only organic and only organic treats, because what they consume, I consume in the end. So most of the people in my town, because a lot of people in my town have chickens as well, but most just have like a few for their own family. But the ones who were selling, they were 6, and then if they were organic, they were asking 7 or 8. And again, this was before, this was 2020 and before, because I rehomed mine in 2021 only because I didn't work all of 2020, and I didn't know if I was going to be going back. And I just thought, okay, financially, I can do it, but I'm really kind of scraping by, and I don't know what's going to happen. So I thought if I could find someone who could give them, essentially the same life that they have here or better, then that was my sign from God that it was okay to let them go. And I had found someone who lives probably about 40 minutes away, but he and his wife had just purchased a property of, I think, 5 or 6 acres, and he'd finished um, fixing up the outhouses, the outbuildings, and one of them was like a big coop, and he was looking for chickens, and he had a dog that would stay out with them to protect them, which is, mine had a fenced in area that they would stay in. I couldn't let them free range anymore, but they could free range there, and so I was like, okay, I think this is it. So, but enough story time, I guess. So that's this was again 7. Okay, so my last item, well, not my last item, this is the last one I had a card for. This is, I found this from a seller, and it's got, they, even the person who had it, they felt at the bottom, I guess they had it on the shelf for display. But this is from Yosemite from 1975. I thought that was so neat that they marked it. But I loved all the lines and the coloring on it. And like this side is super polished. You can see, how sheeny it is. And this side, it's not polished, but it's still smooth. And then the rest of the edges are just left rough. And then this one, is velvet, which, I mean, you could take that off. They only just glued it on, but at least that will protect your shelf. But I just thought that was so pretty. And when I was looking this up, because I was trying to see if I could find what kind of rock this is, and it was just coming up as petrified wood. So, but I just thought that was so neat. So this is going to be a starting bid of 10. And this is, let me see, so it's 2.5 across the bottom. And let me get it at its highest here. Its highest is about 2.25. And then its width is about 1.75. So, but it's really nice. I think that's so cool. I wish there was a way that it could be verified, but obviously you can't. You know how like they authenticate when people autograph things, but so we'll pass on that one. And then okay, so then I just have this, and then I'll do and then I have comics, and then that will be the end. So this it's still in the bag because I never wore it. I did toss the box. I swear this came in a box that said the sulfata, I'm probably pronouncing it right. It does say on the back 925. So, but it's just a cute little zebra brooch. Boop. You'll have to count the stripes to figure out if he's white with black stripes or black with white stripes. And he's really sweet. I'm going to do him for just 6. That's a buy it now of 6. And he's almost 2 inches by, oops, let me see here, by just over 1 inch tall. So he's really cute. Nope. So, and then he is, if you can tell, he's like a thicker one. And then there you can see the closure as well. So we'll do that. And then, oh, actually sorry, before the comics, I had a ring. I forgot. This is also marked. Yep, this is also marked the 925. And this one, this is a smaller ring. This one, oh, maybe it's not. It just looks smaller. This one, let's see, 7. This is about a 7.5. I'm not sure what that stone is. It's like a fuchsia color. It's really pretty. And then you can see the design there on the side of the ring. It's also the same over here. And you also have the same here as well. So this one I'm going to do is just a buy it now of 10. But it's super. Let me get you a measurement on this stone piece. This is so this way it's a little over half, and this way it's a little under half an inch. but it's really pretty. I love the color. It's just too small. Okay, so now now we'll get into, I just have 6 comics, and okay, so the first one is let's see, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four #1. This one came out in May of 2017, and it is a 4-series run, so this one will get you started. And this one is for 7. I'll show the whole cover here. Oh, that was a pretty cool cover. Oop. Okay, now the next one is Spider-Man Unlimited. So this one, this was a series run. I think it said it was 12 issues from, no, it wasn't 12 issue. I forget how many issues it was, but it ran from 2004 to 2006. And this particular one was from 2004. And this one is for 5. And this is number 3. Oops, I'm going the wrong way here. So there's that one. Oh, all right. Thanks, Nana. I'll see you soon. Thank you for coming. So this one is Avenging Spider-Man. This came out in June of 2012. And this one is just for 8. This one features Doctor Strange and Silver Sable. All right, and then now I have some Superman ones. This one is Superman and Robin. And this one is from August 1992. This is Superman number 70. Superman and Robin number 70. And this one is 4. I was reading the synopsis, and spoiler alert, apparently that is Robin's girlfriend. They were trying to get her before the vampire did, and it looks like they didn't succeed. Okay, and this one is this is Superman Funeral for a Friend, number 83. This is from November 1993, and this one is for 5. I liked all the art on this one. Oops. Thought that was a really cool cover. Okay, and then my last one, this will be the last item of my sale, is this is Superman number 85. And this one is for $4. Look at his, I've never seen his hair come down in front like that. He's really stylish. So that was my last item. So if you are watching this in the replay, you can, I'm going to update the description after this ends, and I'll add in all the information from the first one where I tried to set it up. So you'll have the information for my Jot form so you can fill out, and then, just let me know the items that you're interested in, and I'll invoice you. I do invoice through PayPal, and my shipping is through Pirate Ship to get the best rate. And again, I do package throughout the week because I do work, a full-time 9 to 5. And then so I'll package when I get home from work, when I have the time. Some days I don't. And then on the weekends is when I'll invoice. Let's see. I do ship from Massachusetts. I think I forgot to mention that in the beginning. And again, my next 2 shows are, well, I should say the next shows I have lined up right now are on the 14th of March at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on New England Cajun Roots Adventures channel. I think it's the Adventure channel for the 5 o'clock traffic jam at 5 p.m. And then on the 31st, I will be back on Market Monday on Angie's Oddities at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And so that's where I'll be next. And, if there's anything that you're kind of looking for, if I have it, feel free to mention it in the comments. I can let you know if I have it or anything like that. And other than that, I usually post on YouTube when I'm going to be at another channel, or I'll make a little short. Please subscribe and like this video. And after it airs, if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment, that also does help. And what's helped me, because a lot of times I have found that even though I'm subscribed to people, I wasn't getting notifications. Or one time I got a notification an hour and a half into when Sabrina from Simon Says Let's Make a Deal, and then Kat from Calypso Antiques, they were doing live, and I got a notification, starting now, and they'd already started an hour and a half ago. So I have found when you click subscribe and you have the drop down and you turn on notifications, if you make the bell black for all notifications, not only do you get the notifications on time for the lives, but I actually get them 30 minutes ahead of time. So you get a live in 30 minutes. So it's nice. You get that little, hey, drop what you're doing, get to the computer. The show you want to see is on. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and leaving a comment after the sale, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do try to have a good variety. And I appreciate that. So everyone have a great week, and stay warm if you're cold, and stay cool if you're warm. Bye.